Betelgeuse, a red supergiant nestled in the constellation Orion, has long captivated astronomers and sky watchers alike. For centuries, this luminous giant located roughly 640 light-years from Earth has stood out as one of the brightest and most prominent stars in the winter night sky. Yet recently, its familiar presence in the cosmos has taken a dramatic and electrifying turn. Renowned astrophysicist and science communicator Neil deGrasse Tyson has ignited waves of excitement after revealing that Betelgeuse may be on the verge of a cosmic transformation that has fascinated astronomers for decades. According to Tyson, Betelgeuse is about to explode in a spectacular supernova. This isn't just any stellar event. A Betelgeuse supernova would be among the most significant astronomical occurrences in human history. It could outshine the full moon and remain visible, even during daylight hours, persisting for weeks, possibly even months. The star, nearing the end of its life cycle, has been exhibiting a number of warning signs that align with theoretical models of an imminent core collapse supernova. These include sudden dimming episodes, detectable seismic pulsations, and an increased output of infrared radiation. Each of these changes has triggered mounting hypotheses that the red supergiant is teetering on the brink. Tyson's latest analysis adds an urgent sense of immediacy to this narrative, suggesting the cosmic eruption could occur at any moment tonight, tomorrow, or very soon. The implications of this are staggering. When a star like Betelgeuse goes supernova, its core collapses, sending shock waves racing outward through its vast outer layers. This collapse results in a powerful explosion that can release more energy in a few moments than our sun will emit over its entire 10 billion year lifespan. For us on Earth, the sky would never look the same again, not during the event, and not for years afterward. Betelgeuse would no longer appear as a soft red glimmer in Orion's shoulder. Instead, it would blaze across the heavens as a brilliant beacon of stellar death, altering the very character of the night. One of the most astonishing aspects of Betelgeuse's impending supernova is how visible it would be to the unaided eye. Unlike subtle celestial events or distant galaxies that require telescopes, this would be a visceral spectacle anyone could witness simply by looking up. Even in light-polluted cities, it's expected to rival or surpass the brightness of Venus. In rural or dark sky areas, it could cast actual shadows at night, flooding the landscape in an eerie, silvery glow. More than a scientific event, it could become a defining moment for an entire generation. A unifying occasion where the cosmos forces itself into our everyday lives. For astronomers, the supernova would be an unprecedented opportunity to study stellar death in real time, equipped with modern tools from ground-based telescopes to space observatories like Hubble, the James Webb Space Telescope, and the upcoming Vera C. Rubin Observatory. Scientists would harvest a wealth of data. Everything from shock wave velocities to the makeup of the star's ejected material could be measured in extraordinary detail. Spectroscopy would allow researchers to determine the exact elements forged within the star's core, offering direct insight into the process of nucleosynthesis, how stars generate the building blocks of life. While the show promises to be breathtaking, it also opens a rare educational moment. For the public, it becomes a gateway to understanding the life cycles of stars, the dynamics of the universe, and humanity's place within it. School curricula would pivot overnight. Planetariums and science media would erupt with content. Betelgeuse would become a household name, its story passed down like a modern cosmic folktale. Even more evocative is what the supernova would reveal about the night sky's true nature. We often perceive stars as permanent, timeless fixtures, a glittering map etched into the heavens. But this event would shatter that illusion. It would remind us that the universe is not a static dome but a living, shifting system shaped by titanic forces that operate on scales and timespans far beyond human comprehension. Watching Betelgeuse erupt would be a direct confrontation with that truth. A dramatic example of cosmic evolution unfolding before our eyes. Beyond the visual spectacle and the treasure trove of scientific data, a supernova this close to Earth raises profound questions about cosmic proximity. While 640 light-years is an unimaginable distance by terrestrial standards, it's actually quite close on a galactic scale. Thankfully, models indicate that even an explosion of this size poses no threat to life on Earth. The radiation and charged particles will disperse across the vast emptiness of space, while Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere will act as shields, preventing any dangerous exposure to cosmic rays. Still, witnessing such a cataclysm so near within our own Milky Way is a potent reminder that galactic forces are not remote. They operate in our cosmic neighborhood. Astrobiologists and planetary scientists are closely watching Betelgeuse as well, albeit with different questions in mind. A nearby supernova would emit neutrinos, gravitational waves, and radiation across the entire electromagnetic spectrum. This would provide a rare chance to test theories about how life might be affected by similar cosmic events elsewhere in the galaxy. Could such a blast sterilize an orbiting planet? Might Earth's own extinction events be linked to past nearby supernovae? The real-time data from Betelgeuse could shed light on these mysteries. Artists, poets, and philosophers, too, will likely feel the impact. The sky has always been a source of inspiration, a realm of myth, meaning, and mystery. A sudden, brilliant new light in that sky won't go unnoticed by those who seek wonder above. Music, paintings, poems, and stories may blossom in response to the moment. In this way, Betelgeuse's final act might evolve beyond science. It could become a cultural milestone, a celestial event not only recorded in journals, but woven into the fabric of human expression. On a more technical front, the supernova will also change the constellation Orion itself. For thousands of years, Orion has been a fixture of human storytelling, from the myths of ancient Egypt to modern stargazing apps. Betelgeuse forms Orion's shoulder, a vital part of that iconic silhouette. After the explosion, Orion may appear lopsided or incomplete for generations to come. The sky's mythos will need an update, not through legend or folklore, but through documented cosmic history witnessed in real time. From an observational standpoint, the first alert may not come in the form of visible light. In fact, a burst of neutrinos, ghost-like particles that can pass through planets, will likely reach Earth hours or even days before the explosion becomes visible. Specialized detectors, such as Super Kamiokande in Japan and IceCube at the South Pole, are primed to catch these early signals. When they do, the world's astronomers will spring into action. Telescopes will reposition, satellites will recalibrate. The global astronomical community will prepare for a live show unlike any other in recorded history. Ultraviolet and X-ray emissions will follow, and while they're unlikely to affect Earth's surface directly, they may cause brief disturbances in our upper atmosphere. The ionosphere, the zone responsible for auroras and satellite communications, may react to the influx of high-energy radiation. It's a reminder that even from afar, these stellar events can touch us. Despite our terrestrial grounding, we remain connected to the vast, energetic systems that shape the galaxy. Amid all the wonder and discovery, there is also a profound sense of humility. Betelgeuse's impending demise is a stark reminder of our temporal fragility in a universe ruled by immense and impersonal forces. While we take comfort in the predictability of physical laws or the slow progress of evolution, sometimes the cosmos jolts us with an event that rewrites the story. A nearby supernova is just such a moment, a cosmic declaration that demands attention. A moment when the universe seems to say, "Watch this, and watch we will." For the generation that bears witness, Betelgeuse will not be just another star. It will become a companion of memory. People will remember where they were when it first flared in the sky, much like how older generations recall lunar landings or historic eclipses. Photos, videos, and journal entries will chronicle the experience. Sky-watching parties will light up backyards and hilltops across the globe. Strangers will gather beneath the night sky with telescopes and wide-eyed wonder, bound by a shared reverence for the cosmos. Schools will pivot to teach spontaneous astronomy lessons. News anchors will speak of stellar evolution with sudden urgency. Social media will overflow with images and insights, blending science and emotion into a global, digital celebration. In a world often fractured by division and distraction, Betelgeuse's final act might just become an extraordinary moment of unity. People across nations, beliefs, and backgrounds will look up at the same glowing point of light, reminded if only briefly of how vast and wondrous our shared universe truly is.